I'm Kirsty. I'm from Oldham. I decided to have a gastric sleeve and went with the Medlife group after doing a lot of research. I'm safe to say I am 3 days since my surgery. I look like this, I can walk about, and I feel great. I'll tell you a little bit more about it. So, a lot of research over a lot of time, because obviously it's a big decision having a gastric sleeve. I wanted to make sure that I was choosing the right company. So I made sure that I did my homework on the people, on the reputation, on the reviews, and also on the people that they worked with. From the moment of contacting Medlife Group, I've had a fantastic service. From the word go, any queries, any questions, anything I've wanted to know at any point, they've got back to me within less than 24 hours, usually just within a couple of hours with any questions or queries. Everything's been really professional. Everybody who I've dealt with is very caring and very genuine, which makes a big difference, because making a decision to have a gastric sleeve is such a big thing. So I wanted to make sure I was doing it with the right people. While I've been here, I landed off the plane from sunny Manchester. I was collected outside the airport. Somebody was waiting for me in a lovely blacked out van. I felt like a celebrity. In a blacked out van I was brought to the hotel, which is absolutely lovely. I was checked in, everything was really nice. From the moment I got off the plane, I was straight away contacted, even though it was night time. Have you arrived safely? Are you okay? All the messages were fantastic. I then got another message in the morning. Kirsty, hope you're okay and you slept well. Somebody's going to pick you up at 8 o'clock. Went downstairs, got ready, bang, got 8 o'clock. Somebody was there to pick me up. That was the lovely Tucci. And she was so nice. She was my translator for the day and guided me around everything around the hospital. So she took me to the hospital, but because she was so kind from the moment I met her, she made me feel very at ease and very comfortable, which makes a big difference, because I was nervous. It's a big operation. I got to the hospital straight away. People were expecting me. People knew that I was going to be there. The nurse for the consultant who did the surgery, she was with us all day. We also had the lovely Farouk, who's behind the camera right now, but he was with me. So I had everybody following me through every step. The service compared to the UK, and people who've used the NHS in the UK will understand this very much, and this blew my mind. Within an hour and a half, I'd seen a cardiologist, I'd had an ECG, I'd had a scan, I'd had an x-ray, I'd had bloods done. Within an hour and a half. The NHS, these things take 3 days to do all of that. So to have that done was my mind blown. So within that time, all these tests had been done, my bag had been taken off me, everybody looked after me, it was lovely. Waited around for, I think the longest time we waited around for anything was about 10 minutes, then went up to my room. I was then left. Everybody said, okay, we're going to leave you now. You get some sleep and we'll come back later. You've got your operation. The nurses came in, very lovely, gave me my drip, and off I went to sleep. A couple of hours later, I was then told exactly what was going to happen, what was going to be happening next, every step towards the operation. To me, all this information that I'm giving you, you're probably thinking, wow, she's going on. That made a massive difference, because that made me feel at ease, that the people that were dealing with me cared about what I was going through and understood that I would be nervous and feel a little bit scared. But I didn't feel that, because everybody made me feel at ease. Everybody was really genuinely lovely. Even down to the operating theatre, people still smiling at me, holding my hand. It was so lovely. The consultant, really lovely guy. I was told about him beforehand, so I knew way before the pandemic kicked off who was going to be doing my operation. My operation should have been in May? Yeah, it should have been in May, but unfortunately due to the pandemic, it wasn't able to go ahead. You want to know that somebody who's performing a major operation on you is somebody that's trustworthy, somebody that's got experience, somebody that knows what he's doing. He's done a lot of these surgeries, so he knows exactly what he's doing. He's a professional. Probably do it with his eyes closed. I'd rather he didn't. But no, he's a professional. He really is. From the moment I met him, he was very nice. He was very friendly. Told me exactly, again, like everybody else had done, exactly what was going to happen when it was going to happen. He even came to see me while I was laying on the bed, waiting to go into the surgery. I've never had that before. You normally have a consultant, you see him 3 weeks before your operation. Next thing, you're on the bed. You don't know who did it. But no, that makes you at ease because I saw him in the operating theatre with me. He was there, making sure I was okay. He was asking me, are you okay? Yeah, I feel great. Performed the operation. I came round the same night he came to see me, the same night. You don't get this service in the UK at all. I followed his instructions to the letter, and there's a reason why he's got those reviews, because he's awesome. He is really, really good at what he does. He'd even taken a picture of the stomach that he removed. I asked for that picture. Not the nicest thing, but I like gruesome things like that, so I'm okay. But yeah, I like doing things like that, so you can actually see, wow, this is how my life's going to change. And he did that to show me. After the surgery, I then came round. I was very, very groggy. That's to be expected. Not the easiest time, that's also to be expected. I personally struggled with the gas, because you're inflated with some gas. I had that previously in the UK and struggled a lot more with it. So I was expecting to be a little bit poorly, and I was as poorly as I'd expected. So after a couple of days of doing that, I think it was 2 days I was in total. I was in hospital, that was the complete total. I was discharged, then went to see a dietitian. That was at the consultant's office. The dietitian gave me a really great plan, which literally gives you a day-by-day breakdown of what you can have and what you can't have. And to me, I need to have it in detail. It's a decent size, but I need to have it in detail as to what I can and can't have. Everything, the instructions that were given was fantastic. I've been given information on what I should be doing over the next couple of months. They want regular blood tests from me, so I think I was a little bit. One thing I was, what is the aftercare going to be like? Well, I've got the aftercare, even though I'm not in the same country, I've still got the aftercare. So I've got somebody that I'm going to get my bloods checked in the UK and then send them over here. I haven't actually felt hungry since I've had the operation. I have had 2 protein shakes, I've had some apple juice, and I've drunk a lot of water, but I don't feel hungry, which I never thought that sentence would leave my mouth. I've always been hungry my entire life. There are certain things that I'm not going to find easy. Rice, pasta, wheat. I'm not going to be able to eat them, unfortunately, for about 6 months. But that's okay, because I'm going to have a healthier, longer life. And I feel so much more at ease because the Medlife group have pointed me in the right direction and shown me, yep, this is how it can be done, and supported me so, so much. You're having an operation on a major organ, so you're going to understand that you're not going to feel great. But now, would you say, looking at me, that I had an operation 3 days ago? A major operation? I don't think so. I'm not running any marathons anytime soon, but how I feel now is absolutely fantastic. Still today, even though I felt better, I've still had constant contact. I've had the consultant's nurse still contact me to see if I'm okay. I've had Tuche message me. I've seen Aus today and the lovely Farouk, as I said. So it's constant, it's every day. Somebody checking, hi, how are you? How are you feeling? Is everything okay? Oh, and the lovely Seema, oh, absolutely gorgeous. She dealt with me from the word go. Seema was the lady that I spoke to. Everything has just been fantastic. And do you know what? I've now got 3 days left in Turkey. I'm going to get a tan. I didn't think that was going to happen, but I can. And I came on my own. I was a little bit nervous about coming on my own, but do you know what? It's worked out great. I get some peace and quiet, and I don't have any housework to do. By all means, get in touch with the Medlife group. I know full well now this experience is going to be life-changing for me, and it wouldn't have been possible and I wouldn't have felt as positive about it had I not gone with the Medlife group. So definitely do it. Don't think twice about doing it. Just do it. A little bit scary, but you can do it. So I just want to say a big thank you to Medlife. You've helped me make a life-changing decision, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without the people from the Medlife group and knowing I've got your support. Medlife group all the way.